course, I just want to give you a quick little tutorial of the tapintoteenminds.com website for all my students and anyone who's interested in checking out the different course resources. So once you go to your internet browser, I'm going to jump into Safari here. I'm going to type in tapintoteenminds.com and press enter on that, and that's going to bring me to the course website. I'll blow up that screen a little bit there. So you'll see on the first page here we've just got some information regarding the iPad project. So any students want to be heading to this top bar here over to course web pages. You can take a look at the different courses that are currently up right now. Since I'm teaching a grade 9 applied class, I'm just going to jump to that menu right away. And we've got an announcements tab if you want to stay up to date with the events happening in our class and in our school. The number one thing though you're probably going to want to jump to is the course calendar. So let's take a quick jump to the course calendar and we'll show you what that's all about here. Taking a look, I've got a Google Calendar embedded into my course calendar. So you can see here that it's got the entire month here. You can obviously scroll ahead and scroll back and so forth. So today's date, if I zoom in here, and if you're on an iPad, you'd obviously want to make sure that you zoom in using 2 fingers here. You'll see that if I click on 1.2, that'll show me what we're going to look at that particular day. So usually there's a handout there. In this case, we're downloading a handout from our Dropbox folder and then links to our note solutions as well. So you can check that out and see any solutions if you miss a class. Today we also had a quiz, so clicking on that you can see that we've got a quiz link there as well. So parents, if you want to see what it is that that your son or daughter is doing in class, you can always click on these links and that'll load the handouts and all the digital content that we're using throughout the class. So this is the quiz that we did today and they submitted through Dropbox. Alright, so I'll get out of that for a second here. We'll go back to the course calendar. So course calendar is great if you miss a day or if you just want to stay on track and see what we're doing and where we're going from here. The further into the future we go, obviously there's going to be some movement depending on how timing works with the lessons in the next couple days. So obviously these test dates and so forth are all just tentative, and as we get a little closer those may change. Coming back up here, obviously there's another link bar here that can take you straight to some other parts of the grade 9 applied site. In this menu here you're going to see more options. Okay, so there are some additional options as well. Marks and homework checks, if you give that a click, this is where student marks are going to be updated right now because it's the first week of school. I haven't updated any actual marks, but you'll notice here that scrolling down a little bit, we've got a student information spreadsheet, and what that is basically a list of checklists for assignments, things that are missing, as well as some classroom observations and some assessment data is put in there as well before it actually goes into the mark book. So if I give that a click, we'll be able to see my first period checklist as well as basically kind of like a data summary here. So you'll see it's all listed by student number. Their iPad numbers are listed as well, and in this case, because I do have a split class, it shows which students are in the applied level class and which students are in the locally developed class. And then also you'll see a bunch of checklists. So some of these things we haven't actually asked for yet, so that's why some of those aren't in there. But if you notice that you see some checks here in your son or daughter's student number here, you notice that they have something missing. So in this particular case, this particular student hasn't returned their course information sheet signed by a parent or guardian. So that's something that you can keep track of. We've also got our computer use forms, photo consent form, health form, and so forth. So as we move along though, there'll be some assessment data coming in here. We did a quick little kind of a pop quiz here. So this information here was just so students could see that out of 6 marks, they submitted a multiple choice assignment, and some students did well, some students struggled a little bit, so we addressed that today. So this is just to keep you updated. The next couple days we'll be updating quiz marks as well. So you can come back to this portion of the website, check on your son or daughter, and basically remain on top of their work. So closing that up, you'll see coming back to our main menu, a few other things to note. There's a parent-guardian contact form, so make sure you give that a click, and you'll notice that I'm asking for you to enter your student's first and last name. This will all remain private. Your name, your relation to your son, daughter, or if you're a guardian, just kind of giving some sort of indication, and some contact information so that I know how to contact you, the best means to stay in touch with you. So that's something to keep in mind. It'd be great to get that filled in. So I'll head back to the course website here. And under that menu, you'll notice a student contact form, very similar, just trying to get students' email addresses to put them on the course email list, and then some instructions for the Khan Academy. So that's the website in a nutshell. Once again, that course calendar is going to be the most used place for this particular course. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always contact me. There's a contact button right up here. Give that a click, and you'll see a form that you can contact me. You can also call the school directly. All right, thank you very much. That's it for now. If you have any questions, please do contact me, and hopefully we'll see you on the website. Thank you.